have watched many tutorials and attended several clinics on ballasting. Many of them take a tremendous amount of time to ballast a very short length of track. My layout has 850 feet of dual mainline track. Using a teaspoon wasn't going to get the job done. I have come up with a ballasting technique that takes a few minutes to cover several feet of track in a fantastic result. Just a few simple tools are necessary to effectively ballast a large amount of track at one time. You will need a condiment bottle, such as a ketchup or mustard. You'll need medium ballasts, such as Woodland Scenics, a spray bottle, a stencil brush, a bottle of 70% isopropyl alcohol, white glue, and dish soap. Before you start, you should prepare the glue mixture. This will keep in a sealed bottle for several months. The formula is 50% white glue, 45% water, and 5% dish soap, preferably Dawn. The key to quick ballasting is to cut the tip off of the condiment bottle so that the ballast comes out at a predictable flow, usually a 1/4 inch. As you pull the bottle down the track, it bounces on each railroad tie, causing the ballast to dribble out. The first application of the ballast is to make one pass between the tracks. Then you need to make 2 passes with the bottle on each side bouncing on the ties. The extra ballast is needed to cover up the roadbed under the track. To level the ballast, use your thumb and 3 fingers, with your thumb smoothing the ballast on the ties nearest you, while your fingers smooth the ballast on the ties farthest from you. When you use your index finger to smooth out the ballast between the rails, you might have to add a little additional ballast to the sides where some may be missing. Tap the bottle with your fingers over the low areas until you are satisfied with how it looks. There will be stray ballast between the ties, so take a stencil brush and tamp the ballast down between the ties. Your last step is to tap the brush handle against the rails to knock off the ballast that remains on the ties. Cool. It won't bounce off of here because it's got glue on the harder stuff now. When the track looks great, spray 70% isopropyl alcohol onto the ballast to make it absorb the glue better. The alcohol also stops the stones from clumping up together. Now apply the glue mixture to the ballast using a syringe or eyedropper. Anyways, all I do is I take my finger off of it and let it run back and forth. Or let it run up on the top, right along the edge, and right along the sides. And usually on the sides you have to do it twice. Let's go through the process again with Karen Bronson ballasting a piece of track.
Go. I'm left-handed.
Just hold it down to the rails, all the way down. Just dump it across the rails. And then pick it up.
Okay.
And then you can go right up against the track. And then pick it up. And then right down the side. Pick it up. And you do the outside edges. Just go along the track, pick it up, go along the other side. Hold it against the track so it bounces. Pick it up. Now do your finger. Do your 3 fingers to the outside, all the way in front of here. The 3 fingers together.
Okay.
And then you put your, and it might be easier if you do your thumb first, but you take your thumb and lay it along the track and just run it along the track here, pushing down where the ties are. There, you almost got it there. Well, I mean, you're just going to slide it. So you're going to take your thumb and you're just going to put it on the edge, and you're just going to thump along the edge.
Okay.
Now you take your 3 fingers, put your 3 fingers out, and you get in front of it, and you're just going to spread it along the edge.
Okay.
But you want a little bit far. You got a long center finger. So you got that, yeah. So I mean, I have to cut
That's
one
how I was
back.
born.
I have to pull one back.
Oh, okay.
So I run it along. So you do that. So now, we'll let you use a stipple brush, and you go and you just go right down the center, stippling it
How'd
down,
you do?
pushing it down.
Looks good.
That's real good.
Very good.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Well, I had to come and say thank you because I've been spending longer than that.
Months.
Really, just trying to do. Geez.
But Neil, how long a stretch do you do?
Usually when I do a stretch, I do a 6-foot stretch, dual track 6 foot. So you're just gonna let it drop the weight of the
It's just
thing
gonna
cool
vibrate
down.
it so that see
See how
the
they all
ballast.
bounce off?
Yeah.
You
And
want
then
it
you'll
so
take your finger and run right down the center so that you get the ones that are sitting up on the ties off. And you could tap one more time here and it probably knock those
not
off.
real hard. Tap this, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. So then it's like that, and you can leave, sometimes you leave ballast on it now, but that's pretty much done. And then you go and you hit it with the alcohol.
Spray it so it's wet. Yeah, that's good.
This one here, you're going to put your finger on the bottom so the glue doesn't come out of it. Because it's 50-50, and we're just going to put hold your finger on the bottom of it because it'll leak out if you don't. Now you just remove your finger, you go down the center so you understand what you're doing, and then go down your two sides, and go down the other side, and go right up along the rail, and then come back, and then put your finger back across the bottom of it and stop. Ta-da. And don't tip it backwards because you're going to drop the glue. That's why we have the paper towels in that. But yeah, there you go.
It's okay, it didn't go in.
For more details on ballasting as well as hand laying track, weathering rails, and more, please visit my website and download the PDF file for this class. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, KKLRailroad.com. Thank you for watching.